Welcome to Mercado Lanza. You have a lot of places here where you can eat, like those little restaurants. And now we are going to try some really local soup from La Paz. So this plate is 5 bolivianos. And this is soup made out of dehydrated potato. You call it chuño. It's like a sort of black potato. And that's really typical to eat here. And I also found something really interesting in my soup. And that's this chicken paw. This is the first time that I'm going to eat it. I'm going to try it, you know. I need to try the local food when I'm in other countries. And therefore we also need to try the chicken paw. Señora, ¿cómo puedo comer eso? Como...
Se come nomás así, lo más.
Como una pierna.
Sí.
Ah, ok, ok. Primera vez.
Es patita, tiene colágeno.
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 Es muy bueno para la salud, ¿sí?
Sí, para los huesos.
Chicken feet, bro. Yeah, it's difficult to eat those kind of things because you know yeah, what it is, you know. I saw it sometimes in like Asian supermarkets. But we are enjoying the chicken feet first. Let's try some chicken toe. I can't really describe the taste, but yeah, it's chicken. Not my preferred part of the chicken, but it's really important to eat really local. Now we are going to try the chuño soup, so the dehydrated potato soup. 5 bolivianos, less than $1. So you cannot expect like a star meal, but this is like the chuño, like the dark thing here on the front of the spoon. After this meal we get plato paceño. Plato paceño is like a really typical meal from La Paz. That's a bit more expensive, 20 bolivianos. So that's like almost $3, I think. So for the whole dish we paid $3.50. Now we are going to try a really local dish. And this is called plato paceño. Señora, señorita, ¿qué tiene este plato?
Tiene choclo, tiene habas.
¿Habas?
Habas.
¿Habas? Okay.
Sí. Papacati.
Papacati.
Sí, papa con cáscara.
¿Y qué es eso?
Carne.
Carne.
Queso frito.
Anteriormente solo se servía con queso, no con carne.
Ah,
Con
ok.
el tiempo se le ha aumentado la carne.
Con carne. Ah, ok, bueno.
Y esta es salsa picante, es
salsa.
llajua, es locoto con tomate.
Es también de aquí.
Es como una salsa, ¿sí?
Ah, como
es
una
típico
salsa.
de aquí de Bolivia.
Looks really interesting. I've never tried this before, and this is really spicy sauce. So let's put it all over the meat, because that's really important. If you don't have a spicy lifestyle, then yeah, how can you survive? So we are eating really spicy. And let's try the local dish from La Paz. We are going to try with this like bean, a really big bean, and we need to open it, and then we can find this thing, and this is what you eat. I think it is really really healthy. Oh, también. No puedes comer eso.
Si quiere, algunos sí comen, pero...
Es muy... Ah, okay. Yeah, como for you need to open this as well. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks like mashed potatoes. So what you do, you bite it open, and then I will show you. You have the inside, and that's what you eat. This is like a really local piece of maize, like corn. A lot of people eat corn here. You can order a lot of drinks with corn, and yeah, people really like it here because it also grows here. So let's see how this tastes. Yeah, like normal corn. Probably in Europe or in other countries you maybe ate like sweet corn. That's really nice, of course, but this is like the biological one. Not really tasty, but really healthy. It's like a really neutral dish, so it's not like the flavors are like wow crazy, but it's a healthy dish. It's like if you're eating a plate with only vegetables without any salsa, like sauce or anything, without salt. It's just a really healthy dish. and good that I tried it. But we are going to finish this plate. We are eating good because we are going to visit a really special place in La Paz, and therefore I need to have a lot of energy. So let me finish my plate, and then we will see each other on the road to one of the most notorious places also in La Paz. Okay, so we just finished our meal. It was a really local meal with the chicken paw. I don't know if I'm going to try it more often, but yeah, when you're in Bolivia, when you're in Mercado Lanza, yeah, then you have to try it, because yeah, if you're traveling without trying local food, which you've never tried before, yeah, then you're not really traveled, in my opinion, because this is the place where the people eat. And there you also need to go to. Of course, you can eat in more luxury restaurants if you want, if you're really scared of the normal people. But always good to try it at least, you know. Don't say you don't like it, or that it's maybe dirty or chaotic, like here. It's not dirty, but maybe a bit chaotic, you know. It's not a beautiful restaurant. But at least try it, and after that you can give your opinion. But don't give your opinion if you didn't try it. So yeah, we are now in the center of La Paz. And we also went to this square, Plaza Mayor San Francisco. So one of the main squares in La Paz. But what we are going to do is we are going to El Alto. We are going to La Ceja. El Alto is a separate city from La Paz. It has an altitude of around 4,100 meters. We need to travel there by cable car. We already did that, but we only went to the viewpoint. Today we are going to get into El Alto, into the real life there. We are going to visit maybe some markets. We are going to talk with the local people. And I also heard you have witch doctors in El Alto, and they can help you with predicting your future. And since we are going to travel for some more time after Bolivia, after La Paz, we need some predictions to have some security about what is going to happen to me on this crazy journey to Santiago de Chile. I'm going to the cable car station, and then we are going to El Alto, the most notorious route in La Paz. But that's what you read on the internet. We are going to show you the reality today, and yeah, if we get robbed, then that's the situation. If nothing happens, then that's also good. But we are going to show you the real life in El Alto, and yeah, let's see what we are going to find. But let's go to the cable car station. So again, we arrived at the cable car station, the pink one, which is going to take me to El Alto. You have to buy a ticket for 3 Bolivianos, so that's really cheap. It's really busy on the streets today. It's Saturday. A lot of people, so that's nice. But let's buy the ticket. Let's get in the cable car and let's go to El Alto. So we arrived in El Alto again. I need to check where I need to go, but maybe we can ask some locals what the best place to go is here in El Alto. But let's get outside of the cable car station, and maybe we are just going to explore. My ears are a bit closed because of the height, but let's go outside. A local soccer team here in El Alto. Must be quite difficult to play sports on an altitude of more than 4,000 meters, not 4,000 kilometers, 4,000 meters. But it's time to explore El Alto. One thing I need to buy, and hopefully we can find it here, is new shoes. Because I took those shoes from the Netherlands. My mother took those shoes from the Netherlands for me. and yeah, the quality is good, but there's no ventilation in the shoes, if you know what I mean, and that's not really really nice. So therefore I need to find some normal sneakers, some nice looking sneakers, and hopefully we can find in El Alto. Señora, yo tengo una pregunta. ¿Qué es el puerto donde yo puedo comprar zapatos en El Alto? ¿Tú sabes?
Arriba.
¿Para allá? Okay, okay, bueno. Arriba. So we need to walk in this street, and then hopefully we find stores where we can buy some cheap shoes. Because on Thursdays and Sundays you have like the biggest market here of all Bolivia. It's now Saturday, unfortunately. We don't visit this part of El Alto on the right day to visit that market. Whoa, they're selling like really big zapallos. Hola, ¿eso es para comer?
Sí,
Para-
cocinar y la sopa, el segundo.
¿Y cuánto cuesta una? Esta,
Esa por unas 60 libras.
60.
Unas 85 bolivians,
Tal-
dependiendo de las libras.
Ah, ok, ok. Y yo tengo una pregunta. ¿Qué es el parte de El Alto que es más peligroso?
Aquí no, cuando hay feria tienes que cuidarte, ahí vienen y se mezclan entre la gente y te empiezan a así hacer el cuento.
Ah, los teléfonos.
Sí.
Ah, solo cuando hay mucha gente.
Cuando hay mucha gente en las ferias vienen. Por aquí no, en la Ceja es peligroso.
La Ceja?
Ceja es más allá de aquí unas 10 cuadras.
Ah.
Ahí es peligroso, ahí hay ladrones ahorita.
Los ladrones viven allá.
No, caminan y te miran para robar de lo que hay.
Ah, ok, ok.
Tienes que cuidar, siempre estar precavido, cerradito.
Ok.
Algunos te empujan y el otro ya te está sacando.
Y cuando estás turista como yo, es más fácil para que ellos...
Sí, porque te despistan. Entonces tú tienes
Yo
que
tengo cara de turista. Ah, ok. Ok, bueno. Muchas gracias. Mucha suerte con eso. Chao. Okay, so yeah, we do look like a tourist, of course, and my accent is also really touristy, of course. But yeah, the most dangerous part here in El Alto is La Ceja. It's quite far, but let's see if we can go there, and maybe we can find some local ladrones. Maybe we can catch them in their act of robbing someone. But yeah, this El Alto looks like a really quiet place, to be really honest. Like a market where old ladies sell like potatoes, yuca, onions. There's big, I don't know, big fruits which you can use for like soup. But we have to walk to the main square. After that we have to walk like a bit more, and there we will find a market where I will probably find some shops where they sell shoes. If we walk more far, then we will reach La Ceja. So yeah, let's see. But for now it seems quite tranquilo, to be honest. So yeah, I think we arrived in the center of El Alto, where you can drop your kids off in a really local theme park. And here they are fixing some, how to say it, some roller coaster thing. Looks really unsafe. Maybe we can try some other local roller coaster here in El Alto. But this is the main square. From the main square we have to walk a couple of streets more, and then we arrive at the market, hopefully. This also looks like a really local roller coaster. I think the maintenance rules here are not really strict. It's called the Space Loop. Also no one inside. Yeah, I think I'm not going to do this. A bit too unsafe. But I think this is the part of El Alto where you can enjoy some attractions without any maintenance. So that's really nice. Let's go there. Then we are going to walk some more streets, and hopefully we can find some local markets where we can also find some cheap shoes. It's not really sunny today. As you can see, I'm wearing like 3 layers. It's quite cold. I think like 15 degrees here, but I think that's a normal temperature. Sometimes there's like a lot of sun, but then it's still cold here. Let's go here. Yeah, I want to go in the Alto eye, but unfortunately it's closed. Let's check, maybe it's open, maybe I can be the first rider of the roller coaster. Hola señores, ¿eso es cerrado? They're also using really old buses here. And I think this is the part where we can find some clothes. Asociación de Comerciantes 14 de Septiembre. But we don't need clothes, we only need shoes. But I think when they sell clothes, then we can also find some shoes, hopefully. So they have shoes, but only leather ones. That's not what I need. And maybe you remember the guy where I stayed in San Ignacio de Velasco, and he went to La Paz to go shopping in El Alto. He was eating at a restaurant and he wanted to wash his hands, left his bag at his table, came back and his bag was gone. After that he was walking in a market like this, and someone threw like water in his face, and then his phone and wallet were robbed. So yeah, that can happen here, but also in other parts of La Paz or other cities. Just when it's really busy, you have to be careful with where you go. But yeah, for now I only see like clothes. So I think here we could find some normal sneakers. La buenas. But let's see what they have. Nikes, some Gucci sneakers. No, doesn't seem really good, because we need some quality, you know, for on the bicycle as well. We can't use bad quality shoes. We already had that. And that's not going to work when you travel a bit rough, a bit adventurous. But as you can see, yeah, I think you can find everything here, even like fake Christmas trees if you want. So for something you need, you have to go to El Alto. But yeah, we are going to continue our journey to find some good and cheap sneakers. And I was also wondering, where do those ladies buy their clothes? But in those markets you can find like those skirts and the traditional clothes for women, and also like those really beautiful hats. So all the women here in La Paz, like the more traditional women, they have like those really beautiful hats, and you can find it on those markets as well. Sometimes you also see those ones, but those ones are a bit more cheap. So if you are a female traveler and you want to dress a bit local, yeah, then you can go to El Alto as well. ¿Puedo ver?
¿Qué número?
Esta?
¿Qué número?
¿Sí? ¿Qué número?
Ajá.
¿Qué es,
Sí, por número.
no,
Grandes ahí.
yo tengo 40.
Ah,
Sí, pero primero quiero ver la calidad. Sí, sí, sí. Ah, sí. Ah, bueno. Okay, Shanto Jazz. So that's less, yeah, that's like $10, so that's really cheap. Okay, okay. Y la calidad está buena.
Sí, bueno.
Bueno, okay. Hecho en El Alto.
De Perú.
Yeah, so those ones were really fake. I think that's maybe a standard here in El Alto. So yeah, we found a store where we are going to try some shoes. The prices are a bit more expensive than the shoes I saw on the market, but the quality looks better. She told me that those are original Yeezys. Of course, it's not original. Shoes are $50, so not really cheap, but at least, how to say it, I can have some more quality shoes than the really fake ones. Let's see. Quite nice. On the bicycle it's going to get really dirty, I think, but looks better than those mountain shoes I have. Wow, es un poco grande. Those ones are really nice and they don't really get dirty quickly, and that's the case with those ones. I also saw those ones, but I don't think it's the best idea for under cycling shorts, like those high top shoes. So I think I found the shoes I want. So I have Nikes. Ik heb typo de Nikes acesso? Ik heb typo?
Nike Air.
Nike Air. Nike Air, yeah. So what's really interesting about this shoe, as you can see, it's like white right now. But if we go to the streets in the sun of El Alto, the shoe is turning blue. So that's really cool. So I'm going to buy those shoes. Y hay gente que necesita estos zapatos porque yo no necesito este.
Hay gente, porque hay personas que están sentados en las calles, ellos necesitan. No tienen nada.
Yeah, because I don't need those shoes, you know. Those stinky Decathlon shoes. Really, yeah, and I want to throw them away, but I asked her, okay, are there people who need those shoes in El Alto? So what I'm going to do after I put on those shoes, we are going to head to the streets of El Alto again, and we are going to find people who are begging for money, because those people need those shoes for their kids, right? So we have the new shoes, and what we are going to do, we are going to give those shoes to someone who doesn't have anything here in El Alto. Maybe a bit difficult to find. In the city center of La Paz I saw some people, and hopefully for the people, of course, I don't want to see people on the streets, but yeah, that's also the reality here, I think. So yeah, let's head a bit to the end of the market. I think then we are also close to the city or the part of El Alto which is called La Ceja. And yeah, there you'll find more poverty, and hopefully we can make someone happy with the shoes. You know, I'm not going to give away shitty quality. It's just that the shoes don't really ventilate, and I can't use that on the bicycle because I don't want to have stinky feet. And yeah, we are lucky that we have some money to buy shoes. Let's be careful. So when we are going to leave La Paz, we are also going to fly back to Santa Cruz, and then we also have to go to El Alto, to the airport. But yeah, let's look for some people on the street. Yeah, I think we need to check with some people where we can find La Ceja, because I really don't have any idea where I'm walking in El Alto. It's a really big market as well where we went to. A lot of shops, but they told me La Ceja is really far. So I think we are quite far right now in El Alto. But let's ask some locals if they know where I can go to. Hola, señor. Yo busco La Ceja. ¿Tú sabes dónde está La Ceja? Ah, ¿y qué talla de zapatos tienes? ¿Qué talla? 40. ¿Quieres? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? No entiendo.
No hay plata, pues.
¿Tú no tienes plata?
Sí, no tengo plata.
No, pero es para ti.
¿Quieres regalar?
Sí.
Regalamos entonces.
Sí, para chequear.
Plata no hay.
Es buena calidad, solo necesitas limpiar un poquito. Porque la...
¿Vas a traer más, pues?
Sí.
Para otras semanas vas a traer más.
¿La qué?
Para otros semanas vas a traer nuevos peces. Vas a traer nuevos peces.
¿De qué?
Vas a traer nuevos peces.
No entiendo, señor.
¿Ahora dónde vas a ir? ¿A ese lado?
Sí, oh, yo voy a La Paz. Sí,
Ah,
sí,
ya,
sí.
ya, chao entonces.
Pero cuando no tienes platas para ti, ¿ok?
Sí, vas a
Bueno,
ver.
de nada.
Hasta luego.
Y puedes vender también, ¿eh? Puedes vender o usar, que tú quieres.
Ja, ciao.
Ciao. Ah, okay, that was easy. We found a guy. He had like small feet, so I thought, okay, he has my size. I don't know if he's going to sell the shoes or that he's going to wear the shoes. But to be honest, I don't really care. He told me, he thought I wanted to sell the shoes to him. And then he also told me he doesn't have money. So I think good for the guy. Okay, so we have some water. Because we need to stay hydrated, but this is La Ceja. So this is the part of town, the part of El Alto, which must be extremely dangerous, with people robbing you or people stealing your phone or camera like I have here. But yeah, what we are going to do, we are going to walk a bit, we are going to explore the area a bit, and we are going to find out if it's really that dangerous or that it's just a really nice neighborhood. So everywhere are markets here, that's crazy. I really like it, that people buy everything on the streets. I'm staying in a hotel really close to the witch market, and here you also have like those shops where you can buy the llamas for some luck. I think we maybe would have bought like a llama for some luck in La Ceja, but yeah, nothing happened so far, so that's good. So yeah, let's walk a bit around town. So yeah, I don't see a really big difference with La Ceja and the other parts of El Alto. People are just working, you know, with their shops, selling some fish here on the streets. Oh, that's a really strong smell. That's something I would never buy, I think. Like those fishes on the market, because yeah, they don't have like a refrigerator to cool the fish. And yeah, it's really easy to that the fish gets bad. But you call this trucha in Spanish. And yeah, the restaurants here in La Paz, of course, also buy it from the markets here. Let's go here. But yeah, the only difference is that we don't see clothes right now. We see people selling a lot of healthy stuff, so that's really nice. Yeah, and I totally forgot. I need to have someone predict my future for my trip. So we are now at the shop of a sort of witch, and she sells like those crazy fetus things. ¿Cuánto cuesta esta? 50, okay. So for around $6 you can buy this really beautiful gift for the people back home that she's going to... Hola, buenas.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien. ¿Y tú?
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Estás orando?
Yo estoy buscando la gente que puede decir algo sobre mi futuro, las brujas.
Ah, brujas.
Sí, hay aquí en El Alto, ¿sí?
Hay, aquí lado.
¿Dónde?
Brujos, aquí las hay.
Pero tú sabes en qué calle?
Ya, vamos pues. Vamos.
No, pero yo cuando dices dónde es, yo sé dónde necesito ir. Sí,
Sí, por eso yo te voy a llevar al de un hombre.
¿Tú conoces a alguien?
Sí,
Ok. Pero tú quieres dinero por eso?
sí, dinero.
¿Tú? Ah, no, ella tiene un número de teléfono, gracias. Gracias. Yeah, he wants to help me to get to the place where are the witches, to help me to predict my future. But of course he wants money.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, hasta luego. But she is going to help me. So you have different kinds of llamas. You have the small ones, a bit bigger, and then you also have the ones with like the fur. So it depends on your Yama preference, what you want. I don't know what this is, but this looks like a sort of almost crystal meth. I know that because of the movie Breaking Bad, of course. But I think all the things she sells have like a sort of purpose, which can help you in your life. It's a bit, yeah, it's like it's not like science. So you have to trust the witch to help you. And this is what it is. Contra mesas oración. Yeah, but it's like a sort of offering, I think. Ah, bueno, muchas gracias. Y es allá, sí, a la derecha. Sí. Bueno, gracias, chao. So we have a phone number of Raniero. Raniero is, I think, the guy who can say something about our future. It must be really close. So let's see where we need to go to. I also don't know if they want to, if they do this with like tourists, and that I can't record this. Maybe they don't want it, but it's better to try than to not try it. And let's see where we need to go to. I think it's to the right, but let's ask this guy. Maybe he knows. Hola, señor. Señor, ¿tú sabes dónde hay las brujas? Oh, I thought this guy was selling like fruits, but he's eating from the trash. Let's ask someone who's a bit more, a bit more down to earth. Yeah, I have the phone number, but for me it's better to just go there, you know, to check who is the best person to do this. I think I can maybe do it here. So yeah, I think I found the street where we can find like the witches. Yeah, for today I'm going to believe in witchcraft, and I want an experienced person, like not I think an old lady who has a lot of experience with predicting futures of people. They're making fires here as well, and let's see if we can find someone. So here we have some closed shops. There are also some shops open, but let's see. Hola, buenas. Yo tengo una pregunta. Yo estoy viajando en bicicleta desde Venezuela a Chile, y yo quiero que alguien dice algo sobre mi futuro. Y no sé, es como aquí sí, las brujas en esta calle pueden, ¿cómo se dice eso en español? Para decir algo sobre el futuro.
¿Predecir?
¿Predecir? ¿Sí? ¿No?
No, pero ahorita estamos descansando y ya terminamos.
Ah, okay. Voy a buscar otra, gracias. Oh, they were resting. Predecir, that's the right word. I need to have my vocabulary right. There are really a lot of shops where you can do this. I think this one. Hola, señora. Yo tengo una pregunta. No? Oh, okay. So that was a lady who doesn't want to help me because I'm a tourist. I'm showcasing what she is doing.
Más abajo.
Más abajo? Okay, gracias. Ooh, they are really cautious with foreigners, and also with the camera, of course. So yeah, let's see if someone wants to help me. There must be at least one person who can help me. But let's see. Hola, señor. Yo tengo una pregunta y no sé que tú quieras o puedes ayudarme. Pero yo estoy viajando en bicicleta desde Venezuela a Chile y yo encontré información sobre esta cosa que alguien puede predecir algo sobre mi futuro. Y tú tal vez puedes ayudarme con eso. ¿O quieres? ¿No?
No hay equipo.
¿Qué es kibo?
No hay plata.
Pero yo puedo pagar, ¿sí o no?
¿Usted?
¿Sí?
¿Quiere pagar?
¿O no? ¿Sí?
¿Qué cosita quieres?
¿Cuánto cuesta eso? ¿Un consulta?
¿Una consulta?
¿Sí?
20 bolivianos.
20 bolivianos.
Sí.
Uh,
¿Y quiere pasar una mesita?
Sí, yo no sé qué es el ritual, pero yo quiero que tú dices algo sobre mi futuro, sobre mi vida. Yo voy a buscar el dinero primero, importante.
Lo más primordial.
20 bolivianos. So she is chewing some coca, but let's see what she's going to say.
A ver, ¿me vas a grabar?
Sí.
¿Usted es... ¿De qué país es usted?
Países Bajos. Países Bajos de Holanda. En Europa, sí, sí, sí.
Holanda.
¿Para qué quiere ahora? ¿Para viaje?
No, para mi vida. Sí,
Para
yo
mi
quiero
vida.
que tú
Suerte.
dices algo sobre mi vida.
¿Qué te llamas?
Roger, Roger,
¿Boyer?
Roger,
Boyer.
Roger,
Goyer. Goyer.
Roger, Roger,
Coyo.
Roger.
Tienes que cuidarte, aquí ratero hay harto.
¿Altero qué?
Ratero.
¿Qué es ratero? Oh, ladrones.
Son
Ah.
ladrones.
Ah, sí, eso es
Hay-
la ceja, ¿sí?
Sí, sí, hay que
Ah,
cuidarse
sí.
mucho.
Verdito, verdito.
Ok, ok.
En dos
Dos
partes.
alzas.
¿Dos?
Ah,
No, no, no.
así, mitad.
A la mitad, ok. Ok.
Esa.
Ajá. Ok.
¿En tu país hay este?
¿Eso es tarot o no?
No, casino.
Casino, no.
Naipe, naipe, naipe.
Yo-
No tarot.
Yo solo conozco tarot. Sí, sí, sí.
¿En tu país existe?
Talvez sí, pero no como aquí que hay mucha gente que hace eso.
Está bien nomás.
¿Este?
Este eres vos.
Eso es, soy yo. Ok.
Está bien nomás, este es Tata Santiago, te va a ir bien nomás. Hay veces agarras dinero, a lo nada te va, ¿no? Gastas el dinerito, ¿no?
Sí, poco, ahora, porque estoy viajando. Sí.
Ahí está bien nomás. Te va a ir bien nomás. Para que te vaya bien tu suerte. Este eres vos, esta es tu suerte, tu salud. Para que te vaya bien todo. Te va a estar yendo bien.
¿Sí?
No te preocupes, sí.
Ah, es muy bueno, ¿sí?
Está bien, bueno.
Uno más.
Oh, tres. Ah, ok.
3
Okay,
veces.
pero este es muy bueno, ¿sí?
Sí.
Okay. So I will have a lot of luck during my travel. Y sobre amor. Yo quiero saber algo sobre el amor, porque eso es también importante en la vida.
Quiero saber sobre el amor. Dice.
Sí.
A ver.
¿Qué se llama tu amiga de Libertad?
¿Qué se llama tu amiga?
No, yo no tengo novia.
A ver, ¿vas a tener vos?
No sé. Y tú vas a decir. Okay. Hopefully it's good, but we are going to find out in a moment.
Está bien, puede haber novia, pero con calma.
Con calma.
Ah,
Ajá.
este es novia, este eres vos.
Okay.
Está bien nomás, mira, platita te sale. Está bien nomás, te va a ir bien nomás en tu salud, en tu suerte.
Ajá.
Está bien,
Okay, mi salud está bien.
está bien, está bien.
¿Y la novia?
Aquí está la novia.
Es muy lejos de mí.
Pero va a ver con calma, no
Con
es tan
calma.
pronto.
No pronto. ¿Y tú sabes cuánto tiempo? 10 años?
No, 10 años. Al año puede ser.
Yeah, so we will find a girlfriend in 1 year, so that's really nice. Y sí, ahora talvez algo sobre mi vida que tú puedes decir, ¿sí? Y porque hay muchas cartas.
Así siempre es 40 cartas.
40.
Está bien nomás, este eres vos, te va a ir bien nomás en tu salud, en tu dinero.
Ujú.
Ahí bien, pero novia con calma nomás se va a ver.
Oh, ok.
No va a ver tan pronto.
¿Y en tu país no tienes?
No, porque estoy viajando por 8 meses ahora. Desde Caracas, Venezuela, a Chile. Y con novia, no, muy difícil. Yeah, so we only heard like really positive things. So there were like 3 rounds with like 40 cards. The first time she told me that my health is in a good state, that I will be healthy in the future as well, which is really important, of course, and that that there will be no problems with like money, so that's also really good. after that, the second try, I wanted to hear something about the love, because that's also important in life, of course. And she told me, like, it will not be really soon, but you need to be, how to say it, con calma. That means, like, take it easy, you know. It doesn't have a lot of, like, hurry. So don't hurry with finding love. It will come to your path. So yeah, we still have a lot of time, I think. We are really young. We are right now traveling as well. Also really difficult to have someone while traveling, but let's see. She told me within 1 year. The third try, the final try. Again, she told me that my health will be good, and that we will have money. So that's also important. I also asked, okay, a lot of money, and she also told, yeah, a lot of money. So that's really good to hear, of course. And I think that's a really good end of this video as well. Because yeah, the lady, the witch, also told me you have to be really careful here. A lot of rats on the street here in La Ceja. And that's also what I heard, of course. That's also what a lot of people told me. But yeah, nothing happened, you know. We could walk around safely. I didn't see a lot of, like, yeah, people with like a crazy face walking around. And we could vlog, we could make the video also in peace. So I think a really good video, really interesting video, that we visited El Alto. We found really beautiful shoes after some time, because the market was really big, and we gave someone my shoes, so hopefully the guy will be happy with that. And yeah, we visited this this witch, and we found out that it's a really nice neighborhood, El Alto, and that if you are a tourist, and if you look like a tourist like me, you know, I'm really looking like a tourist here with the camera as well, talking English, then nothing will happen to you. Just be careful, and then you can visit El Alto, La Ceja, all those areas in peace. I'm going back to the station of the cable car, and we are going to see each other in a new video in Bolivia. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that you follow my journey, and also let me know what you think about the video. Maybe you have some feedback, and then I will also read those comments. I'm also always listening to the feedback you have for me, because I need to make interesting content, and it always helps if other people help me to make the videos better, to make better content. But yeah, I'm going back to the cable car, and see you in the next video. Adios, amigos.